Hi there, folks. Charlie Gipple here, the owner of CG Financial Group. It's been a while since I've dropped a video. It's the peak time of selling. We've been crazy busy, and I want to thank you for your support, your partnership, and your friendship here. 4 different updates I want to give you. Number 1, join the webinar that we're doing on Thursday. This webinar is unique. This is a webinar about a webinar. This is a webinar about a client webinar that you should invite your clients to. This is the second client webinar this year anyway that I'm doing. The first client webinar I did, what was it, like 3 weeks ago or so, on Social Security filing strategies. We had over 100 consumers. So agents across the country that work with CG Financial Group, you guys and gals invited your clients to that webinar. We had over 100 consumers on. We had over 200 register, and we already have sales coming in. Well, we're doing it again, except we're not doing it on Social Security. We're doing it on addressing long-term care needs during your retirement years. And this is a hot topic. We, again, are going to have a ton of consumers on this webinar. But the client webinar, the actual client webinar, is on May 26th, which is next Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. Now, what's the webinar about that webinar? That is this Thursday. You, the financial professionals, and only you, the financial professionals, no clients, can register down below. This is where I go into the logistics. This is where I'll talk about the specific link, the link that is specific to you, to where I can embed it into a cool long-term care flyer and say, join us on May 26th, Mrs. Client, Mr. Client. Charlie Gipple is going to talk about blah, 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 going to talk about activities of daily living, going to talk about new solutions for the long-term care problem, hybrid products. He's going to talk about Medicaid without going broke, without having to liquidate everything. It's going to be a great seminar. But I digress. This Thursday is the agent seminar where I go into all of these details that I'm already going into. It's at 11 o'clock Central Time. Down below, you can register for the webinar about the webinar. And then you can decide if you do, in fact, want to invite your clients to that webinar. Very unique. If you don't believe that I could give a good message to your clients, then don't participate. But I will tell you that the agents that have had their clients participate in these webinars that I've done in the past, it works. I've done probably 1,000 of these types of webinars or seminars over my lifetime, and I think I know what works and what does not work. Although I do still fall flat on my face every once in a great while. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I do know the messaging. I do know how to present this stuff with consumers. So why not leverage that, right? Why not leverage 1 + 1 = 3? That's called synergy. Bullet point number 2 here. MYGA rates are absolutely through the roof, which is almost laughable. Who would have thought 2 decades ago we would be saying 4% for 5 years, absolutely through the roof. That's about what MYGA, multi-year guaranteed annuity rates, are today. Multi-year guaranteed annuity rates are almost 4% for 5 years. You can click on the rates down below. You'll see Athene, my favorite annuity company. Athene has rates, technically it's 3.85% for 5 years, but still a very good rate. Indexed annuities. We have traditional S&P 500 annual reset, so of the traditional design, not volatility controlled, that have caps of over 6.5% now. Caps of over 6.5%. No fees, 6.5% cap. If the market crashes, the client gets 0. The market goes up 7, the client gets 6.5%. Pretty darn good, right? No, it's not paying what I-bonds are paying. Everybody's talking about I-bonds, not 9.62%. But I digress there as well. So talk about annuities. You're missing the opportunity if you're not talking about annuities, because nowhere is safe. The aggregate bond index is down 11% year to date. The NASDAQ 27%. The S&P, the Dow is down as well. We're in a bear market, right? Consumers are not feeling very safe. If you don't know annuities, again, get me on a Zoom call. I do Zoom calls with agents probably about every other day on average, every other day, and almost every time it's a done deal if you get somebody that's halfway interested in saving money in a way that they're not going to lose their money. Number 3, financial planning software. if you haven't talked with me about my financial planning software, it's not mine specifically, but through CG Financial Group, you get a discount, $25 a month. Social Security filing strategies. It also includes including an annuity into the client's portfolio, and it shows how that increases their retirement income pretty much immediately. Talk with me about financial planning software. Fourth, seminars. Seminars are in full swing. Consumers, they're coming and attending seminars. We had a seminar a few weeks ago out in Corona, California. Had around 96, well, not around, we had 96 people register for that seminar. Also did a seminar out in Brielle, New Jersey, had 46 people register for that seminar. Every single seminar that I have done, I almost immediately got a payoff relative to my investment. So folks, those are the 4 things. Make sure you register for the webinar down below. That's this Thursday. Annuities. Make sure you are selling annuities. If you do not know how, then call me. Heck, I'll teach you, or I'll do it with you, with the client on a Zoom call. Number 3 is financial planning software. And number 4, seminars. Ask me about seminars.